At 15, Hannah's childhood was cut short when she was forced into marriage and later became a teenage mother, putting her education on the brink of collapse. But against the pain of rejection, stigma and mockery, she fought her way back into the classroom and has now completed senior high school, carrying with her a story of resilience, courage, and hope. Stanley Niebler was in Nabdam in the Upper East region to follow up on Hannah's journey from a forced marriage survivor to a young graduate and reports.
In 2023, I met then 15-year-old Hannah at the Gundog Junior High School in the Nabdam district, a teenager whose life had taken a difficult turn far beyond her age. Hannah was in Form 3, but while her colleagues were preparing for the future, she was battling a reality she never chose, a forced marriage arranged by her own parents. Her parents had accepted 6 bottles of locally brewed gin, cola, 6 guinea fowls and 300 cedis as bride price from a man who was more than 3 times the age of Hannah as her husband. The man was already married with children, but divorced his wife for Hannah, a union that raised concerns under Ghana's laws on child marriage. When I first encountered Hannah, she was back in school, but still living under the same roof with the man she was forced to marry. Ironically, she attends the same school with his children.
I was given for marriage at a young age. My daughter is equally young, and I don't want her to bring home teenage pregnancy. That is why I supported the move to marry her off.
The parent confirmed that actually she got married, but he told the husband that he shouldn't allow her to stop schooling. We spoke to the parent that what he did is unfair because it's not 2 things to what about. How can a girl be schooling while being in the husband's house?
Child marriage remains a challenge in some communities in this part of the Nabdam district, and Hannah is one of the many young girls whose childhoods have been interrupted. For Hannah, the marriage brought no happiness. She wanted to leave, but her parents were unwilling to take her back. During my interaction with Hannah at the school, I noticed changes in her body that she had not paid attention to. I suspected she could be pregnant. To confirm, I took her to a nearby community-based health planning and services CHIPS compound for a test. 5 minutes later, the result was ready. Hannah was pregnant. Her junior high school journey was suddenly threatened, but she refused to give up. In her class, she was joined by 2 other teenage expectant mothers, Veronica and Mary, who also delivered after writing the basic education certificate examination, leaving the education at a crossroads. For Hannah and Veronica, I sought admission to Congo Senior High School, the only second cycle institution in the Nabdam district, after the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection intervened to dissolve the forced marriage. Mary also secured admission to Zuarungu Senior High School. Today, the 3 girls have completed senior high school after sitting for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination, WASSCE. I returned to meet Hannah and Veronica after their final paper.
When I was in Form 1, it was difficult because every day riding bicycle to Quincy, it was not easy. But today I'm happy to complete Congo Senior High. And I want to thank you. God bless you. God will help you.
They described the journey as difficult, but one worth fighting for. Now 18, Hannah recalls the emotional pain of being mocked by some colleagues whenever she left campus to breastfeed her daughter.
It was not easy because I have to wake up early, bath, feed the child before coming to school. Every day I will come late. And if I even come far, they'll be laughing at me, thinking I'm a bad girl because the way it was, I was not feeling okay. But today that I'm complete, I'm happy. I was not thinking that the day will come so that I will also complete.
But beyond the ridicule, she found strength to continue. A teacher who supported Hannah's admission explained to TV3 News how the young mother now uses her experience to inspire and educate her peers.
I think she is one of those who even has turned as a counselor to her colleagues and even the juniors. Because there are more girls who have in her situations. where she's able to give an advice on that. So she has turned herself to even be a counselor to those students.
The headmaster, Martin Dito, also expressed satisfaction with the transformation in Hannah's life.
Well, at the time you got here, Hannah was so happy that she was completing school today, and her friends who saw her predicament started pouring, powder on her because of the kind of height that she's getting. And she's full of hope that the future will be brighter for her. And I just want to use this opportunity to thank TV3 for at least intervening, because this is personality that can do much better for Mother Ghana.
As final year boarding students left campus after completing their examinations, I followed Hannah home to meet her parents. There was a moment of joy as Hannah's mother welcomed her home, proud to see her daughter free from marriage that once threatened her future. Hannah has become the first daughter in her family to complete senior high school. Her mother dropped out in class 2. She admits she has learnt her lessons and promises none of her daughters will be forced into early marriage.
I say me just school of P2 and man ko bebia. Na me ba no nyina nya me adom te me pese ko mo nyina ko school sa. Said ye must say Jimmy, my be money. Babomadi, my brain, my brana, or more catch than Yanko Ponte. Now me waiting Costco, Sabe.
For Hannah, the battle is not over. While she celebrates her education, she faces another challenge. The father of her child has refused to take responsibility after losing the relationship with the teenage mother. But Hannah holds on to one belief that her past will not define her future. Hannah's story may not be the first, but it reflects the courage, resilience and determination of young girls who continue to defy the odds in pursuit of a better future. Stanley Niblew, TV3 News, Nabdam, Upper East Region.